There is something dangerous inside you, something powerful, something disruptive, something that refuses to accept average. It's called a dream, not a small dream, not a safe dream, not a dream that fits inside your current bank account, your current environment, or your current level of confidence. I'm talking about a big dream, the kind of dream that scares you, the kind that makes people laugh when you say it out loud, the kind that keeps you awake at night because it feels too large for your hands to hold. But let me tell you something. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. Most people don't fail because they dream too big. They fail because they dream too small. They shrink their vision to match their circumstances. They lower their goals to avoid criticism. They adjust their destiny to fit their comfort zone. And then they wonder why they feel empty. You were not born to survive. You were born to create, to build, to expand, to stretch beyond what anyone thought possible. But dreaming big requires courage, because when you dream big, you invite resistance. People will say, be realistic. Don't aim too high. People like us don't do things like that. But here's the truth. Every skyscraper was once an idea. Every successful company was once a risky decision. Every legend was once an ordinary person who refused to think small. Dreaming big changes the way you walk. It changes the way you talk. It changes what you tolerate. When you dream big, you stop arguing over small opportunities. You stop begging for small recognition. You stop settling for small environments. Because a big dream demands a bigger version of you. And here's the beautiful part. When you decide to dream big, something inside you wakes up. You start reading more. You start learning more. You start taking risks. You start growing. Your dream pulls you forward. It forces discipline. It builds resilience. It sharpens your focus. A small dream requires little effort. A big dream transforms you. And yes, it will be uncomfortable. You will doubt yourself. You will fail. You will feel behind. You will question whether you're capable. But understand this, your dream was not given to you randomly. The fact that you can see it means you can become it. The fact that it lives in your mind means the potential already lives in you. Stop asking, who am I to dream this big? Heck. Start asking, who am I not to? Because playing small doesn't protect you. It limits you. Dreaming big is not arrogance. It's faith. Faith in your ability. Faith in your growth. Faith in what you can become. And here's something powerful. When you dream big, you don't just change your life. You change generations. You become proof that it's possible. You become inspiration without even trying. You become the reason someone else believes again. Your dream is bigger than you, but it requires one decision: to believe before you see, to work before you feel ready, to move before you have all the answers. Dreaming big is not about fantasy. It's about vision. It is about seeing a future that doesn't exist yet and having the audacity to build it. So I challenge you today, stop shrinking your goals to match your fear. Start growing your courage to match your vision. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is when you decide. Dream so big that your current reality feels uncomfortable. Dream so big that you are forced to grow. Dream so big that failure becomes a lesson instead of a verdict. Because at the end of your life, you will not regret the dreams you chased. You will regret the ones you were too afraid to attempt. There was once a young boy in a small village who used to lie on the ground every evening and stare at the sky. The other children laughed at him. "Why do you keep looking up?" they asked. He said, "One day I'm going up there." They laughed harder. No one from this village has ever done anything big. Years passed. The boy grew up. Life became hard. Money was tight. Opportunities were few. Many times he almost gave up. But every night he remembered the sky. He studied when others slept. He worked when others complained. He failed more than once, but he kept his eyes up. Years later, that same village gathered around a small television. On the screen was a rocket launch, and inside that rocket was the boy who used to stare at the sky. When they interviewed him, they asked, "Where did this dream begin?" He smiled and said, "It began the day I refused to believe that the sky was too far." Ladies and gentlemen, the sky is not too far. Your dream is not too big. The only question is, will you dare to believe it? Dream big, work bigger, and refuse to look down.